Right,
Okay.
Mitchell, ready when you are.
Yep, cool. Welcome to Just Chat, episode 19, and it's another Nation Series podcast. Last week we had Matt Carlos on. He was amazing. Obviously, the week before we had Rondell Barrio, another ridiculously entertaining human. And this week we have Jimmy Tropicana from Tropicana Golf and Barbershop in LA. First off, I mean, that name alone, Jimmy Tropicana. I thought that
I
must have
know.
been like a brand around the Caribbean or something. To have that as a surname is ridiculous.
It's awesome. It's my favorite, one of my favorite drinks as well. Tropicana orange juice is the tits.
Yeah, it is. It's good stuff. But yeah, the way I like to start this, Jimmy, is basically I want to give you an opportunity to sort of give us your origin story, like what got you into golf initially, and then tell me about Tropicana Golf and Barbershop, how that started, what the concept is, and yeah, just talk to us about it, a little bit about it first.
Great. Well, first, I'd like to thank you guys for having me on. I like what you guys are doing,
Thank you.
and I appreciate you guys giving me the time to speak on this. And
No, appreciate you coming
I
on.
hope that great. So, my name's Jimmy Tropicana, and the concept that I came up with was a fully established professional barbershop with a golf shop built into it. I have picked two fantastic barbers that do all the professional services that a barber knows how to do. And then I've teamed up with three local brands in the golf community here. And when I say local, I mean guys that are starting to establish themselves into the golf merchandise world.
Okay.
I have Nation Golf, who is doing an amazing classic vintage golf apparel line. I have Dirty Bird Golf, which
Nice.
is doing the funny side of golf, which he produces these t-shirts with, you know, funny slogans and catchphrases and stuff like that, but it's all golf related.
Okay.
Cool.
And then we have Back Tee Supply, which is a company that generates these, you know, pretty standard golf hats and golf shirts. And the cool thing is that they give back to their community for people that are not as fortunate, so that they are able to get
that's
into
sick.
That's
the
really
game.
cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
So-
that's really cool.
I stayed away from the big guns for that purpose only, so that my friends, these guys are my friends, so
Yeah.
that we could all kind of grow together, and it's been working out really well. People are coming in and getting their hair cut and buying apparel that they would have probably never been exposed to. And my whole concept behind this was, I want a place where I can hang out. And
Yeah.
I had been going
Yeah.
to barbershops since I was a kid with my grandfather every single Saturday. And I really thought for a long time that my grandpa got a haircut every Saturday. Now that I look back,
He's
I mean,
just
he was
chilling.
75 years old and had, like, you know, 4 hairs on his head, but I didn't realize what was going on. And we would go to the barber shop, and it was here in Los Angeles, just south of Hollywood, inside a carport in an apartment building. The guy enclosed his
Wow.
carport, and there would be about 15 guys. My grandfather is from Cuba, and he came here at 40 years old, and, you know, to avoid the communist revolution there, and his comrades, his friends from Cuba, were all in the same boat, meaning not literally, but they all came here and had to make it again. You know, had to make their life again, and they all had this spot, this barbershop, where they could come on a Saturday and talk about the week and talk about their hardships and talk about the old days.
That's
and talk
awesome.
about anything they wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And it was like a boys club, you know.
That's so cool.
When I started going to barbershops on my own, you know, after my mom took me to Fantastic Sam's and all that bullshit, I started going to barbershops, and I started saying, wow, like, this is the vibe, you know, like this is what I had been missing out on from 10 years old till 20. Like, I've been going to like all these generic brands, and I never had a barbershop of my own. And so I kept going, and the barbershops I went to get my hair cut, I'm not a barber, and I didn't know anything really about barbershops, but when I was going, I go, this could be a little bit different. I could feel a little bit more like more involved here.
Yeah.
Like my barber kind of knows me. My barber has friends here. I have friends here. And that's the vibe that I have established in this place. And I go in every day, and I try to make everybody feel like this is their barbershop. I want you to come back. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to talk about shit that is important to you.
Yeah.
I don't have any TVs in the barbershop. I don't want anybody sitting there watching movies or watching ESPN. I want you to talk. I want you to meet people. I want you to tell other people what's going on with you. And you'd be surprised. Just this last Saturday, we had a guy sitting in one chair and a guy sitting in another chair right next to him, and we had a group conversation going on about Thanksgiving. Right, we were talking about what we like to eat for Thanksgiving, which is the most random conversation you can have.
In March,
and one guy said, my aunt made, I can't even remember what they called it, but it was this specific dish that not everybody has. And the other guy sitting next to him says, I had an aunt that made that same thing. Long story short, these guys were cousins.
No way.
Same place. 18 years. They hadn't talked or seen each other for 18 years. Had no idea about each other, and they were sitting right next to each other.
That's amazing.
At my barbershop.
That's ridiculous.
So,
That's
stuff
ridiculous.
Like that, you can't fake that kind of stuff. You can't replicate it. It just has to happen, and that's the kind of vibe that I wanted. I wanted that welcome home type. You're greeted with a beer. Everybody knows your name.
That's so cool.
It's just that thing. And then with the golf shop, I have a golf simulator in there as well. And people that are not exposed to golf on a daily basis, maybe people that I have about 5 or 6 guys that are friends of my barbers that are now quote unquote golfers. They're in there smashing balls, and they're like, man, Jimmy, when are you going to take me golfing, man? I really want to go. One of my barbers, he's a left-handed barber. He's been swinging.
I've seen him recently.
Yeah, he's dying. So listen to this kid. His name's Benny. Benny and Jesse are my barbers, and Benny is this kid who never swung a golf club, never was around golf, just did his own thing and never golfed. He's been on that simulator since the simulator went up nonstop. He's a lefty, so he doesn't have left-handed clubs, which I need to get him some left-handed clubs. So what he's done is he's flipped around and hit right-handed golf clubs left-handed.
That's dedication right there.
And he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. He's got a good swing, and that to me is great, because this is a person that has never been exposed to the game, doesn't know the rules, doesn't care about golf. He just thinks some old dudes that he sees on TV.
Oh, I love it.
Some stuffy dudes, with the Nike dry fit polos. He doesn't know about that. He doesn't know about the good part of the game.
I don't think you should get him clubs. I think you should take him out on a course with right-handed clubs and see how he gets around. That would be some great content.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible how he can hit these balls with right-handed clubs swinging left-handed. So
see, with the simulator as well, he's not going to get deterred or anything, because he can go back every day and keep hitting balls until he feels confident enough to go on the course. It's not like he's gone out on course, had an absolute nightmare, everyone's taking the piss out of him, and he's not going to play again. He's got to go in his barbershop that's central to his life and get better and better and better in a very non-judgmental sort of environment.
Yeah.
This guy Benny, man, I love him, but he's giving people lessons now. He's telling people how to swing the club.
You're holding it all wrong, dude. You're holding it wrong. You need to flip it round so it's upside down. That's how you do it. You'd be like, Jimmy, who is this guy you've got? You
guys need to do a Jesse's journey to scratch and get his progress posted. I'm interested now.
No,
Benny's journey to scratch.
They've really bought into the game, man. And I just had another kid in there not too long ago, a kid from the community, who said he came in to get his haircut with his dad, and his dad owns a couple liquor stores here in the city. And his son came in and he got a haircut. I said, "Hey man, why don't you come hit some balls over here?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not a golfer. I've never hit golf clubs." In less than 30 minutes, man, I had this kid smashing 270 yards driving. And now he's begging
at a barbershop. At a barbershop.
I've seen a couple videos in the last 48 hours. They're out in the desert, Palm Springs, and I think they're playing golf. Like I told the dad, I said, "Hey man, this is a perfect bonding experience for you and your son for years to come. Take advantage of it." You know?
So nice.
And that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing with golf, is the way that it brings people together. You get 4 to 5 hours with your closest homies or people that you don't know, but at the end of them, they're almost like your family, you know? Like you just meet some random dude and they go, "I'm going to play 18 holes with you and learn about you for 4.5 hours. And by the end of this, we're going to be friends."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so true. The thing that's come across for me straight away about you and about Tropicana Golf Barbershop is what's central to your brand is community.
Yeah.
That's all you've talked about. It's so evident and it's so necessary.
The first thing, when I scrolled through the Instagram today to get a bit of a briefing while I was at work, I was like, I'll get to know the brand a little bit. And when you said it, earlier how you had your friends in, it just clicked straight away. I was like, he does. Like I can see from the content they're all just really good friends. Like I knew instantly when you said it. I was like, that's why I was getting that vibe when I was looking through the posts, because they're all friends and it works fantastic. Like,
the hole-in-one challenge as well. That's community, because who's going to go in there and not want to have a go?
Exactly.
Like, of course I want to go. We're all big kids.
Really good. I've had kids. I've had some golfers from the colleges come in and, you know, they think they're going to win it, but you know, it's really hard to get a hole in one but we make friends with them, you know what I mean? And now they have a home to come back to. Yeah. So it's been working out really well. The community is really into it. There's nothing like it in the community. This doesn't exist. This thing, I just thought of it. So I didn't pattern it after anything. It doesn't exist. I didn't know how it was going to work. I just had an empty building, and I said, I'm going to roll the dice, man, and wherever they may land, they will land. And
see,
and
it's what's so like sort of synonymous with other people who we're trying to connect with, is the one consistent thing is you're all authentic as fuck. Like,
when you said that you didn't get a patent, you don't need a patent. You can't copy what you've done. It's impossible. It's you and your guys. You can't
take that from
unless someone's going to come along and clone you guys and somehow.
And even if they try, man, you know, like if they do, that's cool. You know, that means that I've done something that people want to replicate.
You've got someone to link up with.
Do it and grow it and get people involved in the game. It all comes down to making people aware that the game is and has been great. You know, I really buy into that, and I really, you know, to continue on this, there's notion going around, this hashtag of change the game. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they want to change the way the game is played. They want to change the way it looks. Listen, man, the fucking game is perfect. It's been perfect for a lot of years. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason you're playing the damn thing, because you liked it from the beginning. You don't have to change it. They're like, oh, we want to make it more this and more that. No, man. Wear the fucking pants and wear the cool hat and wear the cool shirt. You're not going skateboarding, man. Like, you know, like appreciate what the game was established as, you know, like I'm worried about the fact that they're turning this game into something that they want it to be, like very relaxed and like, dog, just come on. I mean, you don't need to do that. The game is fine the way it is. Like, let's honor the game. You know, like, let's honor it.
100%. Like, I completely agree that there's nothing wrong with the game itself. That's why it stood the test of time. That's why it's such an old, successful sport. I guess what does need change is what people's perceptions of it, right? And that's how we're gonna get people involved. Like I say, like a lot of people just think it's for old rich men. Right. That needs changing. But like you say, apart from not making it shorter, making people aware that you can just play 9 holes if they're using time as an excuse. But you're right, like the game as is perfect, and you can enjoy it any way you fucking want to.
Right. Yeah, that's something that's kind of been irritating me lately, is that I feel like people are trying to make it something new and make it like, no, man, this thing's ancient, and it was done a certain way by certain people. And yeah, it kind of had a stigma that it was like this country club attitude, this and the other. But you know what, man? Tuck your fucking shirt in, put on your actual golf shoes, put on some pants and a polo, and go out there and play it. When you go to the Kentucky Derby or you go to one of these Belmont horse races, everybody's got the big hat, all the guys are in suits. Why? Because it's fucking cool. It's part of it.
Fair. That's a
you're not,
respect.
You're not gonna go. You're not going skateboarding. Skateboarding is cool, and skateboarding attire is cool for skateboarding.
Yeah.
Why are we changing this? Why are we going away from traditional golf? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. They want to make it more fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's already fun. Have a couple whiskeys. It's fun.
I get that totally, Jimmy. No, 100%. Like, it's really good to hear from your point of view. That makes total sense. 100%. I know a lot of people. I mean, we obviously speak to a lot of people who are saying this, who are trying to change the game, and we get that as well. I understand it from both points of view personally, because I think what they're trying to attract is people who wouldn't otherwise ever pick up a club unless they were allowed to wear like lounge gear and things like that. That's where we've got to bridge the gap somehow, I feel. Because I know you're saying 100% tuck your shirt and get on the course. I work for a golf club and we have those rules instilled. But some people would say that would discourage younger people from going at all. What do you think about that?
I think it's bullshit.
Okay. fair.
I'll tell you what discourages people from playing the game. And you're probably not going to like
it.
No, go.
It's freedom of speech.
We
like whatever you've got to say. It's you, bro.
Like.
It's you.
I'll tell you, and you're going to, as soon as you hear this, your mind's going to either explode or you're going to go, oh.
I can't wait.
I'll tell you what killed this game. I'll tell you what killed the new generation of golfers. Tiger Woods killed this game. Tiger Woods made this a scientifical sport, right? He started taking all this, he made it into like something so extraordinary. Like, you have to be so goddamn serious, and you can't interact, and you gotta win, and just do it. And this, bro, how about just have some fun, man? How about have some fun?
No, I reckon. I think it's Nike's problem, not Tiger's problem. Because Tiger just wanted to go out there. You're talking like the biggest Tiger.
The biggest Tiger Woods fan ever, Jimmy. I was waiting for it. I was like, over to Mitchell.
Tiger Woods is as fun to watch as watching paint dry.
No. So I guess you don't like Bryson DeChambeau.
I'd like to see him playing something other than golf, man, and see how it's just,
you're a John Daly kind of guy.
Fun out of it, because here's what happens: you get out there and you try to take their attitude of this, and you see these guys at a Muni measuring launch angle and shit. Like, dude, just hit the ball, man. Just hit the ball and go out there and hit it again, and you'll get better. But you don't have to make this so crazy, bro. Like, just come on.
No,
and that's what's killing it.
I agree with that.
That's what's deterring people. That, oh man, that looks too hard. It looks too difficult. When you had Jack and Lee and Arnie out there, those guys were having a great time. They'd film them. They'd be laughing. You see Tiger, it looks like somebody just stepped on his toe. It's like, dude. Even Rory just won in his post interview. He's like, "Oh, it's very good, very great." This and the other. It's like, motherfucker, it's St. Patrick's Day. I would have been like, "Listen, man, I can't wait to get hammered tonight. I won. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This shit was great." No, he's like, "Oh, we had a great day. This and the other." Fuck you, man. Come on, you're killing it for the kids. The kids don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that was underwhelming. That was an underwhelming celebration. Like, we need like a Conor McGregor level.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because it's too serious, man. It's too serious. If you want to change the game and bring more people into it, that's the part that you make more relaxed. Not your clothes. The clothes are fun, man. You've seen
Fair.
like, the 76 Masters, the 74 Masters. These dudes look like $1,000,000, man. They had these 4-button polos and these Sansa belts and these yellow gloves. Now everything's, oh, it's for it's comfortable and it's for performance. Bitch, you're gonna hit the ball out of bounds anyway. What do you mean performance? Like, keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Oh,
You know what I
fucking-
mean? They have running shoes like these new Nikes that are they're. I mean, what are you gonna do? Run to your? Oh, it's for comfort, bro. You're
walking.
riding in a golf cart. You take maybe 46 steps the whole round. You're worried about comfort, dog. Come on. Honor the game. Honor the style. Honor the classic look. Leave the skateboard shit at home. You can wear it when you get back and go skateboarding. I mean, it's the truth though. Tell me another sport. Tell me another sport or game. You've seen baseball players in every level. It's a uniform. Basketball, every level, uniform. These guys are trying to. I mean, what's going on here? What happened? What happened to the golf look? The golf look is classic, bro. People are supposed to know when you're going golfing. They're supposed to know that, right?
No.
I see a dude in a sweatshirt and Jordans and some pants with elastic around the ankles. Dog, what are you doing?
Oh man, I love honestly. I love your passion, and I love your I really do like your stance on it as well. Especially when you're talking about when there needs to be a clear distinction between the professional game and the amateur game, because like you said, you're getting like 18 handicappers talking about like the swing planes and launch angles and swing speed. It's like, shut the fuck up, you're still shit. Like, I am completely on board with that level. And as well, when you're on YouTube and you look at golf instruction, they're all boring as fuck as well, talking about hip angles, launch angles, swing planes.
Yeah.
It's
For
like,
the masses, it's not
like
there.
where did the playing with a bit of feel? Like, everyone's got a unique swing. You should play with like how you feel is new to you. Like, I bet Benny hasn't sat there and watched some boring old guy talk about swing planes, has he? He's just picked up his right-handed club, switched around, thought, I'm going to smash this thing as hard as I fucking can.
Yeah. No.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I really like that.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the whole thing, and that's why the game is not expanding to the youth, because it's boring, man. Not the way you look. In fact, if you throw them, everything comes back full circle. Like, the 70s are cool again. So you get the 70s look again, and these kids are going to jump on it again. Like, there's nothing worse than seeing these I call them the dry fit polos, like it's all for performance. What the fuck performance do you need? Like, what do you need to be aerodynamic to hit?
It's got to get him to the right temperature, Jimmy. Come on. If I'm not 36 degrees, I'm not going to hit the ball right. No, I get it. I love that point of view.
This guy that I played with a couple weeks ago had shorts on, first of all, and then he had these sleeves under his shorts, compression sleeves. I go,
what the fuck?
What is that?
Leggings.
He's like, oh, it makes my blood flow more appropriate so that I don't. I go, dude, you need to fucking calm down, bro.
Well, I wish I could see what was in his golf bag.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, he had iron covers. And
Oh god, I hate those people.
It's just one of those things, man. It's a sad sight, but that's what they're being fed. Like, oh, you need to work on your game and do this and the TrackMan this, and dog, just hit the ball.
I like how, because the thing is as well, obviously I'll be honest, Jimmy, you're the first guest that's going against the grain quite a bit as well, which I love. But the way you're putting it across is perfect. Like, I can tell you know what you're talking about from that sense, and your opinion is so backed up.
I'll tell you why I'm the only one going against the grain. Because one person hears something and they just repeat it.
Fair.
They don't even know what it means. They just repeat it. And they go and they buy it just because somebody told them to buy it. They're not thinking of what they're really doing, And the people that I've explained this to, they go, dude, you're fucking right.
I like the standpoint.
You are right, This is a game. Golf is a game that you need to play and respect it from the head to the toe, the way that it was designed to play. You're not changing it. Don't fucking change. You want to change it, start a new sport or start a new game. But don't try to change this. Don't try to change it. It's not necessary. It ain't broke. Don't fix it. You know?
True.
Yeah. So that's my stance on it, and it's a little aggressive, but
No.
I get over. It's overdone. It's overdone with the quote unquote performance and style change, and I hate it, man.
No,
I hate it.
If there's one thing that me and Mickey dislike, it's like people who are vanilla, like vanilla people, bland people. I can only respect that your level of passion. I don't think it's aggressive. I think it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's
good,
and that's what makes that's what makes this thing so fun for us, because we speak. I mean, I don't know how we're getting I don't know how we're finding these guests, because every single guest we've had on has had such a different opinion, but it all comes back into one. Everyone's on the same wavelength.
They've all got that,
want to get people involved and have such a passion around the game, and you've got your own language with it. And I love that. It's amazing.
No, man, it's all. I'll tell you what it is. Keeping it real. That's
yeah, keeping it genuine, keeping it down to earth, keeping it genuine. I like it.
Yeah, that's the point. I have photos all throughout the shop of. I got Lee Trevino. Lee Trevino is my favorite golfer of all time. I got Lee Trevino, I got Jack, I got Arnie, I got Ben Hogan, I got Nancy, I got Sinatra and Dean Martin. Like I like that era, and somebody brought me as a gift it wasn't autographed, it was just like this portrait of Tiger Woods.
I bet you love that.
The guy took the time to frame it. And this and the other.
Oh, poor guy.
Mitchell will have it. Mitchell will take it.
Yeah, it's in the trash bin if you guys want it.
Mitchell will take it. You'll get the flight. Are you coming over and you going to Vegas?
Yeah,
I am going to Vegas.
It's still here, man. It's still here, right in the trash bin. Same place it's always been. But I'm not a big fan of the new era.
Fair.
I'm cool with keeping it OG, and I think that these dudes really want to kind of honor them.
Okay.
But I think that they're so involved in their sponsorships and shit.
Yeah.
They can't, because they got Adidas barking down your throat.
Makes sense.
We need to put out these white belts with your name on them. Like, motherfucker, I don't even wear belts. You know what I mean? Like,
I noticed you were taking the mick out on your playing partners for wearing a white belt earlier. You're like, oh, you wear is that a white belt? Yeah. I had one of those when I was 6 or something.
I'm not afraid to tell motherfuckers, man. Like, who the fuck? When the fuck do you see a white belt? You know what I mean? Like,
true.
Yeah,
karate,
white belts so thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, white belts are for the new students in karate.
Only for losers, then. It's like, if you're wearing a white belt, you're a novice. Anything you do.
It's like it's High School Musical shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's a ridiculous thing. Like, I got about 16 pairs of trousers. Not one of them is from 1978 or newer. You know what I mean? Like, none of them even have belt loops. Like, what am I going to do with a white belt?
Oh,
that's so fun. So that's my thing, man. I really like the old school of golf, the way that it, like the 70s of golf, 60s, 70s, even the 50s, late 50s in golf was a great era, man. The people looked cool and they played cool, and it wasn't so goddamn like serious.
It
wasn't so commercial, because once the money got pumped in, once Nike got a hold of it, then it's going to become something else. You must be gagging to get over to Scotland and play some links to the golf there in your 70s golf attire.
Yeah, oh, no doubt, man. Like that's something that I'll do. I'll do, and I'll do correctly. Like, I could not imagine going and playing one of these places and playing in Jordans.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? You should chop your fucking feet off, man. Like,
totally.
That's for basketball. You don't do that shit. You don't show up to a basketball court in baseball spikes, right?
No.
Like, what the fuck are you doing with these Jordans, man? Like, come on.
No.
Let's keep it real.
Okay.
So it's a bit much for some people, and they're like, it's just fashion, this and the other. But you're taking away from the integrity of it. You're taking away from the way that it started and the way that you're supposed to look, and there's a whole thing behind it. You're supposed to know when somebody has just played or is going to go play golf.
Yeah,
you're supposed to know that.
Matt Carter's had a point with that the other day on it. His very first stop on his tour around North America, he spotted someone, and he could tell from his attire that he was going to play golf. And he was like, I'm going to go speak to that guy. And like I say, he could tell, and that fits in with it. But yeah, I mean, there's just sticking on the point of keeping it real and in the style aspect. We've kind of we've collected a couple of photographs of some golfers with different hairstyles. So Mitchell, do you want to? We are just going to take a short break there, guys, and Mitchell's going to introduce this week's rules for the podcast open.
You sounded just like a radio talk show host, like a midnight guy. There's no traffic on the A1 this evening. Vanessa's calling in from a midnight shift. Hey Vanessa, how you doing? How many coffees you want?
Just tell us the rules for the podcast open.
Guys, this week's podcast open, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. As everyone knows, it is the Dell Technologies Match Play World Golf Championship. It's a big one. So what I'm going to do, because it's a head-to-head kind of thing until the end of the weekend, we're doing multiple accumulator bets throughout the week, which I'll be sharing with you guys over Instagram stories. Same rules apply. Half the profits are going to go to one of you, to one of the JJ Nation. So to be with a chance of winning, all you've got to do is comment on a post that I'll be making on Sunday and Monday. Tag a friend, post a funny comment. The funniest comment will win half of the profits.
Easy peasy. Might as well.
Lemon squeezy.
Why would you not? Again, it's free money.
It's free money. It's match play. We're very close to the Masters now. We're going to have some disposable income to spend on a few Masters bets.
Yeah. And now, back to the podcast.
Thank you, Mickey. Yeah, we thought this would be funny. Obviously, it's barbershop related, so we thought you've obviously got the picture. I sent you them earlier. The 5 hairstyles, well, questionable hairstyles of golfers. But given you can see what they're wearing as well, Jimmy, I want you to rate these players in terms of their hairstyle and their golf attire. And I want you to go like full ham. Leave nothing in your head. Dump every fucking bit of your beautiful American words onto the table.
You sent me what was 5 photos, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one is Tiger Woods with just this scowl look on his face. He's got a hat tan. He's got, the top's gone. The top's gone. It's just the sides. All I can tell Tiger, 3 little words. Let it go.
Shave it off.
Shave that motherfucker off. Jordan was bald his whole career, and he did great. So just let it go.
Yeah, if
just take it and get rid of it.
If he's gonna wear a cap anyway, then I suppose that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, people are used to him seeing a cap. Like, he should just either wear the cap full time or shave it off. It's offensive. It is bordering on offensive.
Exactly. It's offensive, and you know what's even more offensive is that he's got a V-neck sweater, which is cool, but he's got those lapels tucked into the neck. Dog, come on, man. Flip that shit out.
Flaunt it. You got a collar, you got to pop it.
Yeah, flip it out a little bit, unbutton a couple buttons. Let's get fucking relaxed. You got $75 billion in the bank. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's do this shit. And then you got a picture of Jordan Spieth with his accountant haircut, Under Armour, dry fit, polo, buttoned all the way up. Jordan Spieth, he's an all-American kid, this and the other, but Jordan Spieth is an asshole.
I don't like the guy either, man. God, the way he talks that golf ball, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro, that's enough, dog. Like, you're not gonna. It's not gonna listen to you anyway. So, I mean, he's a little too square for me. You know what I mean?
But
he's like, they got that southern preppy sort of feel about him, like a bit elitist, a bit too bit stern. He needs to smoke a joint. He needs to get a hold of a big fat blunt and fucking relax.
He needs about 6 blunts from Cali, some Cali Kush. But see that guy right there is the one that they think is helping the game, but he in fact is hurting the game because he's making it so square that a black kid or a Latino kid from where I'm from is going to look at that dude and go, "Man, this is a white man's game. I'm not touching
Yeah.
this."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So
100%.
that's just something. That's something that I see different. That maybe other people don't see it like that because I'm Latin and I have a lot of Latin friends and black friends, and we see things just a little bit different. Like we see him and we go, "Fuck, man, they're gonna see us out there and go, who the fuck let the Gardeners play?" You know? What I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That makes sense.
it's a different vibe. So he's kind of icing it for the rest of us.
Fair play.
And then you got Daly with his classic, white, pink, and aqua blue polo with the cigarette and the mullet.
You gotta love that. Do you love that?
Those characters that Daly is cool in his own right, I guess, but he's kind of taking it a little too far with the I don't give a fuck. and that's the opposite end, like there's Daly, and then on the other spectrum there's Jordan Spieth and Tiger Woods. You got to be in the middle somewhere. You got to honor the game and respect the game and respect the look, but not be so square or not be so ridiculous. And I think to him, in my eyes, he's a little ridiculous.
I like how he's
cool.
himself though. He's himself. He's relentlessly himself. He's not like
he's definitely himself. He doesn't give a shit what the hell is going on, and for that, I guess you got to respect a little. Is he my favorite? No, but he's actually. I'm actually doing a TV show for ABC in the next 2 weeks here, and he's one of the celebrities that is going to be on the show.
Nice.
It's an ABC. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a show called American Ninja Warrior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, so that's owned by ABC, and this year they've come off with a spinoff called Holy Moly, which is a extreme miniature putt game.
Really?
So, yeah, they've created this whole course up here in Santa Clarita, and it's an extreme miniature golf course. And I was casted as a contestant.
Sick.
And John Daly is going to be one of the. So you'll be seeing me on ABC.
Oh, congrats, man! That sounds awesome.
I tell you what, we'll dive into that after we finish playing this little.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, we'll hold on to that point. I'm gonna make.
We're gonna dive back into that, Jimmy.
If that's all right with you, Jimmy.
Yeah, and then we got
who we got next?
We got homeboy. This looks like what's this guy's name?
Ian Poulter. Pulse.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I forgot. So I could go on for about 6 hours with this shit. I mean, you should post this and just let people look at this belt buckle. And that's all. You can forget about his hair for a minute and just look at the belt buckle.
Is that a sheriff's badge next to it as well?
Sheriff Pulse.
I'm the sheriff Randy.
That's not a sheriff badge. That's a douche. That just lets you know douchebag approaching.
Oh,
and then we got Fleetwood. So we got a picture of Fleetwood, and Fleetwood is another one. And I saw something very disturbing yesterday. I saw Fleetwood with his shirt off,
right,
with an image of Lee Trevino on his chest.
What?
And I felt like somebody kicked me in the dick. Because I don't understand how the fuck Fleetwood and Lee Trevino have anything to do with each other, okay? And why is it fucking necessary to bring Lee into your travesty? Like, can't you just do it on your own? Like, why do you need to? It says, oh, we're going to be honoring Lee. So I started a new hashtag yesterday on his photo, official Tommy Fleetwood. I hashtag leave Lee alone. Because it's absolutely unnecessary, man. Like, we don't need that shit.
But he's got an awesome head of hair. I like his hair. His hair's pretty
He's got nice hair. I can't say anything bad about his hair. I mean, it's cool. It's 1970s hippie, like it's a little grunge and a little thing. He's all right.
It's a bit of Jesus. It's a bit of Jesus.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me this yesterday, I probably would have been like, yeah, he looks cool. But now that I've seen him trying to do something about it, Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Did you?
pick another motherfucker? You know?
I bet. I guarantee you hated this, Jimmy. I think it was at Bay Hill this year that Nike had Rory try and reenact Arnie's outfit.
Yeah. Did you see that shit?
Oh my!
See that?
I was sick. I was sick a little bit. It was
I
so
don't-
pathetic.
I don't understand this. Like, if you're gonna fucking do it right, man. Like, don't
Take
wear-
the cap
it looked
off.
Like,
Take the
he's
cap
like,
off.
yeah, I'm gonna redo Arnie's look, but I'm gonna make it look like I'm going to the gym. You know, like, are you going to CrossFit or are you gonna go play golf, dog? Come on. So no, I didn't think that worked at all.
No, and the other thing I hate when players before the major usually is when they put out their sponsors' pics of what they're going to wear for 4 days. Who the fuck lets the sponsor decide what they're going to wear?
Exactly.
Like they pick their outfit for them. It's like, God, what a fucking how robotic, man.
Yeah, it's obnoxious, man. And the only thing that needs to happen is that one of these guys needs to step up and go, listen, man, I'm not gonna wear this fucking shit. I'm gonna wear this. And I point to a picture of somebody from 1972 and say, I want to look like that. And they're gonna go, okay. They're gonna wear it. They're gonna win, and they're gonna sell 50 million shirts like that. Every fucking kid the next day on Monday at their local course is going to be looking like it's 1973 again. And they're going to go, fuck, we should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah,
And that's
the other
exactly
cool
what's gonna
thing.
happen.
Yeah, man. The other cool thing with that is, well, with the way golf's going, I guess, is the fact that there's so much fucking money involved. Why do players need apparel sponsors? They don't. They win enough money on tour.
They don't. It's obnoxious, man. But it's all coming back around, and it'll all be back here in less than 5 years. If you've noticed, 3 years ago, there was no such thing as a rope hat. Nobody
I've
wore
noticed
a
that.
rope hat.
Yeah.
Now, everybody's getting back into the rope hat.
Because
And then what comes next? The 4-button polo comes next. And what comes after that? The fitted pants comes next with the Sansa belt. No, the 1973 Haggers. It's all going to come back. And then FootJoy is going to come back and go, hey, look,
white and brown spikes.
Yeah. We're going to put out our 1978 FootJoy Classics redo. And people are going to go, wow. And we're going to leave those goddamn green AstroTurf Nikes in the trash.
Oh, they are ridiculous. They're horrible.
That is an absolute joke. And
it's an abomination.
It is. And people that buy it are only buying it. They know it looks retarded, but they're buying it because the other fucking asshole bought it. And they're like, well, we want to be like him. We want that. It's cool. No, it's not, bitch. You know it's not cool.
No.
Get real. You know?
No. Those shoes are like god awful. Like I swear down they're doing some sort of experiment where they're like, oh, let's see how stupid people are. Let's make the most ridiculous pair of golf shoes. Give them a few influences. Give them a few influences, and let's see if they buy them, and then we can work out if we can really sell them anything. Because if you can sell those AstroTurf things, you can fucking sell anything.
Exactly. That's exactly what.
Look at them, Mickey.
Which ones are we looking at?
These things.
What? That's a real. I thought it was like a joke.
No, they're real shoes, mate. They're AstroTurf.
Easy grass on top of the shoes. What?
These look like floating bodies when they're playing golf.
and they're like $400. They're not cheap.
It's taking camouflage to the next level. I don't want anybody to know I have feet, so I best wear these shoes.
It's the most obnoxious thing ever. And the craziest fucking part of the whole thing is that Nike never loses. You know, like if you remember 7 months ago with Colin Kaepernick, all these kids were burning their Nikes and fucking forget Nike and screw Nike and all this bullshit. Guess what? There they are in line buying $400 grass fucking sneakers.
Marketing, the beauty of marketing, eh?
Yeah, losers. That's what they are, losers.
God, they are god awful. God, I've got a picture of them now. Like, I've completely forgot about them. I sort of had my fallout with them a few weeks ago, and I left it at that. I left it in the past. But I'm looking at them now, and I'm like, the sort of the hating energy is fired up inside me again as I look at them and just think, what the fuck?
Yeah, and people are wearing them, and they're wearing that, and they're wearing skater shorts, and they're wearing a sweatshirt on top and a hat, and they go, here we are, we're here to play golf. What?
Do you?
Where?
You need to, honestly. You've got a personality and a viewpoint that could be so entertaining. You need to get an intern to follow you around with a video, and you just need to go and you need to comment on every single person, golfer, every golfer at a golf course. You need to walk up to him and be like, "You look like a piece of shit. You look like you're trying too hard."
You need to just do rate everybody's attire. Right, we're doing rate my attire. Do you want me to rate your attire? Okay. Just kept by a
100%,
cannonball.
man, 100%. I do that. Not only do I do that on the golf course, I do that all day long. All day long.
Poor
I'm
bastards.
A little judgmental.
God,
You know, I'm a little
Benny and
judgmental, but I
Jesse
do it.
must have the work cut out for them. I bet they wake up every morning, they look in the mirror and think, what the fuck do I wear today? That's gonna keep Jimmy, keep his mouth shut for one day.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned them because one of the first couple days, Benny showed up in a pair of shorts, like skater shorts, like these they're called Dickies, and he was wearing Dickies, and I go, hey, what the fuck is that? And he's like, these are shorts. I go, bro, you're 30 years old, man. Like, shorts
Let
are for
go.
women and for small children. What are you doing wearing shorts? I want to see the fucking ankles, Put some pants on like a grown man. And he's like, what? I can't wear shorts? I go, unless you're getting in the water or in bed, you wear fucking pants. And he's like, okay. And I never seen him wearing shorts again. So people realize it once they're called out, once they go, yeah, you know what? I am a grown ass man. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing shorts,
I don't wear shorts, to be fair.
Is your office aircon? I hope it's aircon. Or have you got them like sweat? Is your shop aircon? I hope so.
Air conditioning?
Yeah. Oh god, I hope so. I can imagine you've got like a little torture unit going on.
Yeah.
Where you're just making these guys sweat.
No shorts, ski jackets only,
man.
no
woolly
aircon.
hat.
Have you ever been in hot weather and been like, oh, I'm like 40 degrees cooler because I have shorts?
No,
it don't make a fucking difference.
It's still hot, yeah.
Just wear the goddamn pants. Nobody wants to see your ankles or your calves or any of that shit. If you're a little kid, okay, or a woman, okay, but for a grown man to be wearing shorts out there showing off his legs, come on, dude, come on.
You must hate that new rule. So the PGA Tour have released a new rule where PGA Tour professionals can play in shorts up until the game day. So like
those guys?
all the practice.
Have you seen those guys? Oh my god! What is that? What the fuck? They look terrible, and then they wear like plaid shorts. Like, bro.
Yeah, like
not even nice.
Yeah.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's
It's
awesome.
just people have no style, man. They have no authenticity. It's like
unique. Unique thought.
Man. You're a little old for that shit, man. You're a little old for that. So, but people will disagree with me, and that's fine.
Cool.
They have their opinions, and they're wrong. But okay.
You're gonna. I feel like you're practicing for this show that you've got coming on.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna. If you keep up this level of energy and fire, you're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been practicing my whole life because
Exactly.
I've been like this my entire fucking life.
Tell us more about this show. Come on, I want to hear more.
So the show's called. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be telling you.
tell us. It's
Just
fine.
tell exclusive. I want all the
So
exclusives.
the show's called Holy Moly, and it's a extreme miniature golf show. So what happens is they built this crazy, like, course out in the middle of in the desert here in LA.
Right.
And they have certain rules and certain this, and there's water and all this crazy shit. And and that's a funny note because they were like, well, you might be going into water. We have selected some clothes for you to wear. I'm not wearing any of that shit.
There is absolutely no chance I'm wearing a single item that you're suggesting to me. I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, they wanted me to wear like swimming trunks and like a tank top. I go, give me a fucking golf polo and some pants, and if I get wet, I'll get wet. But I'm not gonna look like a fucking lifeguard out there.
Especially not on TV, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So it shoots. We shoot April 9, 10, and 11,
Sick.
which is coming up here.
Yeah.
And it'll be a summer show.
Nice.
And yeah, I expect to do well with it. And they have a bunch of celebrities coming in. Steph Curry from the Warriors, John Daly, and
That's gonna be
couple
awesome. No, so
musicians.
how long have you been applying for that? When did that all start?
Well, they posted an ad on Instagram about a year ago, and
Okay.
it said, "Tag your favorite miniature golfer," and
Okay.
I tagged myself,
Nice.
and then they responded, and they're like, "Are you a fan of mini golf?" I said, "No, but I'll beat the shit out of anybody playing it." So like somebody called me back, and they're like, "Hey, we like your attitude about the game," and I go, "All right."
Yeah.
And it just kept going, and I just got the call like a week ago,
That's so
and they
awesome, man.
said, "Yeah, we've officially cast you, and you're on." So
No, well, best
I'm
of
looking
luck with
forward to
that.
that. I think
No.
it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
it'll be
awesome.
fun.
That's like, and as well with when you think of shows, you think, oh, it's a big commitment, it's gonna take a lot of time out. But if it's only a couple of days as well, just get it all done. That no,
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, bro. That sounds sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. I'm gonna have a really good summer. I got another project coming out that is gonna be released on May
Okay.
4th, and a buddy of mine, actually Ryan from Nation Golf, we've created the first and only beer for golf. So
Right?
it's not a
I
liquor.
saw
It's
that.
not. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's gonna be called
Drop the
Beer
mic.
19. Yeah, and it's got this classic logo, and just it's tight, man. So it's a 12-ounce can, and instead of drinking, Bud Light or Miller Light or fucking things, you get a nice
That's class.
craft beer, and a cool logo, and it's something for golfers that golfers will enjoy, not NASCAR fans.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
No, I mean,
So
I take
it's
it you're
something.
planning on distributing that worldwide at some point.
Oh yeah, we got it going on. We got a tournament on May 4th that we've already sold like about 1,000 cases.
Right?
So it's already a big deal, and it hasn't even been canned yet. And I just wanted to create something for us. You know what I mean?
No,
I
of
want
course.
something for the team. For us to have like that we can enjoy without having to share it with
Yeah.
baseball fans or
Ju-
basketball
I
fans.
like that.
or
Something
just
unique
people
to
having-
golf. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
need
called Beer 19, and it's just for golfers. It's a super cool logo, super cool can, and we're releasing it on May 4th. So just look for that. You'll see it everywhere really quickly, and it's going to be a good summer, man. This golf game has really given me a second energy. You know what I mean?
No,
and
it sounds like
I can
that's
feel
my
it.
main reason of why I want to preserve it to what it I believe is supposed to be, and it starts with your apparel and your attitude and the fun of it, and make it fun, and honor the people that came before you, and respect the fashion, respect the integrity of the game, respect the rules. And yeah, you can play 9 holes if you want, and you can be relaxed, and you don't have to take it so serious, but you have to respect the game, because
Yeah.
the game is what got you here in the first place. You fell in love with the game the way it was. Don't fucking change it.
No, I like that.
And Jimmy, where does, if you're in the LA area, where does one play some OG golf? Tell me some non-bullshit places to go and play golf.
OG golf is played where you play it.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
it's
the
the
motherfucking
OGs within you as opposed to the course.
Exactly.
Love it.
So everything is created in a way that the designer wanted it to be done, and you take your own. There's not specific courses. Like, yeah, you can go to, country clubs and Torrey Pines and this and the other, but you can play a local muni, and is it the greatest? No, but it's still the game.
Yeah.
It's still
You know what I
golf,
mean?
yeah.
No matter what, it's still the game. You still honor it the same exact way and play it the same exact way, and it works out for you, and it's to your benefit that you can take that and play it here in LA. You can play it in New York, and Dallas, and England, and France, wherever, and it's always the same thing. You still have those guys inside of you, and the history of the game inside of you. So it doesn't matter where you play, man. You play it in your backyard, and it's still fucking cool.
Yeah. No.
Awesome.
Today's mini segment is.
Spell the names of our guests.
Oh, I can't spell them forwards.
I know.
Man.
So,
Okay.
Michael Kusov, go.
Oh shit. FFO double S UK LEAHCIM.
Correct.
Is that right?
Ding.
No way. That's what I was like.
good.
You can't get Michael.
Yeah,
Lawrence,
that's
it's your
what
own
I
name.
saw that in your face. I saw the intensity in your face. I was like, yeah,
Yes,
he's
right.
definitely focusing hard.
Yeah. Next one.
Ron Del Barrio.
OIRR.
R.
AB
Yeah.
LED NOR.
Yes.
Yes.
And the next one. Mac Artist.
SIDACTTAM.
I think you missed an R in Cardis.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I was
Cadiz.
Cadiz. My Cadiz. I didn't see it.
Good effort, Mickey.
I knew that. Okay, I got it right backwards, but the spelling's wrong.
Good effort, because yeah, you like you say, you're not very good at spelling, and then we've just done it backwards with names you haven't looked at on paper much.
There's no way I'd get today's guest.
No.
There's absolutely no way. Tropicana, golf, and
it's
barbershop.
just do Jimmy Tropicana. He's the main
Okay.
dude.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That's a hard one.
It is tough.
ANA
Yeah.
CIP
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
ORT
Done.
YMMIJ.
Nice.
Ah.
You're better at spelling backwards.
Yeah, I think I am.
Do you think it's because you have to? Oh, there must be something in that.
I don't know. I'm terrible.
Something with how
spelling
your brain
forward.
must work, you know.
You can spell backwards.
You just made one
but you
mistake,
can't
and
spell
it
forwards.
wasn't like you didn't know how to spell a mistake. It was just like almost like you just forgot it out, which I know is half the difficulty, but that was pretty good.
I was quite impressed with myself there. I was not expecting that at all. As
Yeah.
soon as you said that, I was just like, this is a dud.
I mean, Ron Del Barrio was very straightforward.
Yeah. Wait,
Cheers for having such a nice name, Ron.
I know. It's another special thing about Ron. I can spell it backwards because it's such an easy name. But it's effective. Ron Del Barrio. Like, who's called Ron Del Barrio?
And back to the main podcast. One thing I immediately respect about you is, like, I know exactly what you're about, and therefore I know what brand you're trying to create. Is that something that you've done intentionally so that you can create other products and services within golf to push the message that you want? Is
I'm
that how
gonna tell you the honest to God answer, bro. I haven't
Yeah.
done a fucking thing intentional. I haven't done one thing intentionally. I did shit that made sense to me, and that's it. I've never thought beyond, like, if I do this, I can sell this, and I can do.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I just didn't. Should I have? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how in 50 years. Ask me again, and I'll let you know. But the first mistake I made, quote unquote mistake, with that shop, the very first thing I bought and I had made was a 5 foot tall, 25 foot wide sign with the letters GOLF. And it's an LED sign. It hangs inside the shop. I bought it, and it was supposed to go on the roof, so I made it huge for the roof. And then I brought it into the shop one day, and I said, you know what? This stays in the shop.
Nice.
I have people coming from all over the surrounding areas to take a fucking picture with this sign. I don't know what it is. It's just a white sign. You can look it up.
We're looking at it now, bro. Yeah.
And you'll see the sign, and it's just 4 letters. It just says golf.
It's awesome.
And it's larger than life. That was the first mistake I made that turned out to be a blessing.
It's not a mistake.
I'm just kind of going. I'm just going as I see fit, and I make shit and I design shit that I like.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it,
fine.
Fuck you. You know? I don't care.
Fair. Yeah.
Don't buy it.
Fair. No,
Don't
exactly.
buy it.
Yeah.
Don't look at it. I don't care.
Just,
you know,
that's why it
I'm not
works, though.
making shit
That's
for that.
why it works, because you make it because it's so authentic and like real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to wear shit that I like, and I wanted to do shit that I like. I wanted a place to hang out for me, and I wanted hats to wear that I would like, and shirts that I like, and pants that I like. And if you like it, hey man, awesome. And if you don't, fuck, I don't go to Ross or go to one of these places and get the clearance fucking section and see how that treats you. But to answer your question, if I did anything intentionally, nope. And I haven't done it yet, and I wouldn't even know how to do it intentionally, to be honest with you. I just do shit that makes sense to me.
And because you've got a brand, you can do anything because it's true. It's not bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is I get involved with people, and I make things that I enjoy. Like, I'm not going to do just random shit because, oh, this will sell. Like,
yeah,
nah, I'm not into that. If I won't wear it, or I won't be involved in it, I wouldn't play in it, I wouldn't hang out with this person, I don't get involved because it's not worth my time.
This is how you do good. This is how you do good work. Yeah.
I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in doing shit that doesn't interest me, as weird as that sounds.
No, that makes sense. No, of course, yeah.
What? And then leading on, Jim, you're the kind of guy I need to fucking meet in person. Like,
yeah,
you sound like a good time as well. So I'm coming over to LA. I'm flying in and out of LAX, then going to Vegas.
Nice.
If we pop into the shop, will there be some whiskeys and beers ready?
100%, man. They're always ready. They're always. I've already had 6 today. They're always here. I got a keg on in a 1963 General Electric ice box that I made into a kegerator.
Nice.
So there's always something ready, and always something delicious, and always conversation. And just like you and I spoke here for however long, we do that in the shop. And to me, you can't put a fucking price on that. We sit in there and we bullshit for 3 hours from people that have never been in there before in their life. They walk in, get a haircut. 3 hours later, they're drunk. It's like a bar.
Wait a minute, did I get a haircut just now?
I probably shouldn't say that.
You're every wife's worst nightmare. You're every wife's worst nightmare. You're that one guy in the community like, don't go and see Jimmy today. Whatever you do not walk past Tropicana Golf Barbershop. You leave that street alone.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour haircut. You know what I mean?
You come back shit-faced with some golf clubs.
Yeah, exactly. But you look real good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you get a nice blowjob at the end of it all.
Hey man, what happens happens.
Oh,
I got nothing to do with that.
Before we started,
when are you guys coming?
It's just Mitchell, unfortunately, for this time round. I'll be there.
So I'm coming out on the 5th of 5th to the 11th of June.
5th to 11th. Yeah, we'll be around.
I'm in Vegas for the majority of it, but I'm in LA for a night before, and I'm in the morning as well. So what I want to do is pop over and see it on the morning, and have a few whiskeys before I hit the road. Go traveling straight to Vegas. So.
Are you driving to Vegas?
I was going to, but there's 8 of us, so someone else can drive.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. You know, the good part is, like, I'm on Route 66, which is like a very famous street here in the States. So in order to get to Vegas from LAX, you have to go right by us. So it's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, because I think we'll end up staying in Venice or something because it's so close to LAX, and then have party there, and then wake up and drive via Tropicana Golf to Vegas.
Yeah, no, you have to come by because it's on your way, and we'll kick it around. Let me know, and I'll set it all up.
Yeah, we need some fresh trims before we hit Vegas as well. It's perfect.
No doubt. Are you guys going for a bachelor party or what?
We're going for it's one of my best mates' brother's 21st, and he's been dreaming of it for so long. And like this guy's mum's made his older brother go with him to make sure nothing bad happens. He's a professional soccer player, so like. He's not really used to drinking loads and loads, so she's kind of like quite scared that he's just going to go in and get fucked up and something really bad's going to happen. So she sent in a few of the older ones
to make it worse.
I was just about to say, she thinks she's doing it for a protective reason, but like we're just going to be bad influences the whole time.
No, and Brad are a worse influence.
I know. We just need any excuse to go there, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to Vegas?
3 times. I keep coming back for I love LA as well. Like I love that part of the world.
Well, we plan to move the company Just Jacks to LA at some point, so we'll be a regular customer for sure.
We don't like playing in the rain, so I mean, we're in a pretty shit part of the world for that.
We're in the northeast of England, which is probably one of the wettest parts of the UK.
Yeah, from like
I don't even that seems like a stretch, but Vegas is a fucking animal, man. So I wish you the best of luck. I live there. I didn't live there, but I kind of, we're only 3 hours away, and I had a friend who actually lived there, so I was there every other weekend,
Oh.
and it's rough, man.
No, it is quite like it'll take a bit of your soul each time.
Yeah.
That's what, like, because you go through those like energy states. You're so high some of the times. You're so like up for it, and then like all of a sudden you'll just come down and like you'll be in this really weird state, and you just know it's Vegas playing with you.
There's 3 stages of Vegas, man. There's Friday Vegas, which you're excited and you're fucking ready, and then there's Saturday afternoon where you're like, oh my God, we got to do this again, and then there's Sunday where it's like, that was awesome, but I think I'm probably gonna die.
And don't talk to me about Monday Vegas. That's like that's a suicide watch.
Yeah. Monday in Vegas is.
You okay, bro?
If you're in Vegas on Monday, you're already fucked up. But the Monday after Vegas, that's a whole different motherfucker right there, man. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope to see you in here when you come in. We'll have a couple beers and a drink, and we'll bullshit around a little.
No, I'll need some recommendations for the nighttime as well, where to go, because I kind of want to go where you go, because you sound like you have a good time. So. Yeah.
I have all the best recommendations, and I have all the people to put you in the right places, man.
Yes, no tourist shit. No tourist shit.
I'll take no tourist shit. I'll make sure that my guys take care of you personally. So you get in contact with me, and I'll take care of it.
No, I appreciate it, Jimmy. Look, I think we're gonna wrap up there. We've got shit to do, but look, thank you so much for bringing so much like energy, passion, opinion, style to the podcast. Like this, like I hope this. I hope we get some viral clip or something that goes out to people, because they could learn a lot from Jimmy Tropicana.
Definitely.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Just remember this. Keep it real.
Keep it fucking real. Okay, guys, that's all she wrote. We'll see you next time.